Stage 2 of the Duelist Cup is here, and I am not playing in it. Now, let's quickly go through why I'm not doing this and why you realistically shouldn't either. Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, we are, clowning on the Duelist Cup. More specifically, Stage 2. I think the first stage is whatever, it's really not that big of a deal. But Stage 2 is absolutely garbage. Let's start with the simple fact of the matter that, right now, as I'm sure most people are aware, the metagame within Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is one of the worst, if not the worst. It is the least amount of fun that I have had ever playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which is saying a lot since I've been here the entire time. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. Worse than I would even say on release, but that's hard to really say, right? So that, yeah, there's that. On top of that, the insane amount of absolute garbage that is being played due to Tenpai in particular, due to the Fire Dragons, means that pretty much every other deck that is playable and that is seeing play is either going to be, one, Tenpai, which is go second, OTK the opponent, just kind of draw the better hand. Most of the time that ends up being what Tenpai is, or go first and basically FTK the opponent, preventing them from ever realistically playing the game. Whether that is actually an FTK through a gimmick puppet, or whether that is just genuinely playing a long combo and then ending on a board that's nigh unbreakable, like with, I don't know, Yubel or Fire King or the myriad of other insane combo decks that are currently in the format. Back that all up with cards like Maxi or Harpy's Feather Duster or the myriad of other just absolutely busted, obscene cards that are currently in the metagame, and the format is basically not dependent on how good you are, but just kind of how lucky you are, and I'm not that lucky, right? So I'm not gonna do that. The last thing, not the last thing, the second to last thing is the rewards, or more specifically, the lack thereof. Sorry, no. There are rewards, right? You can get this cool icon that a whole bunch of other people get, so not really that big of a deal. You can get this title, which no one cares about, nor sees, so... Or you can get some reward tickets, which, like, hey, like, reward tickets, surely they're... these packs are bad. Okay, so surely there's, like, something else on the line, right? Yes. Season points. Season points are on the line. If you want to go to Worlds, there's two ways of doing it, basically, through this Duelist Cup in particular. Either you get first in the Duelist Cup, which, that's just not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. I have, like, work. I didn't get work off for this, because I'm not as stupid. I'm not someone who can do that. Let's go with that. Or you can get season points. Now, season points are very good, but the two teams who have the most amount of season points at the end of the of the season cycle, through the most amount of Duelist Cups and stuff like that, will get invited to Worlds. Now, the problem with that is you still have to rank extremely highly in order to be even considered. Because, let's be honest, getting 100 season points, or even getting 500 season points in a single Duelist Cup is not going to matter. Okay, so there's basically nothing on the line for rewards. Awesome. What is the actual point of the Stage 2 Duelist Cup? Right? What is the actual point? Well, it's to play against good players. For the most part, when I play in the Duelist Cup, I want to play against good players, which I tend to do. It's very fun enjoying actually good Yu-Gi-Oh! And having players who actually know what they're doing, and not just like flipping a coin and rolling a dice. It's very nice to actually see good players and play against them. So I do really enjoy that. However, again, back to the metagame, that's not really something that is realistically going to happen. So, not really incentivized. And all of that boils down to basically having no reasoning at all to play in this Duelist Cup. So yeah, I would suggest not doing that yourself. I would suggest, in fact, make it so easy for the top players to climb that, like, just avoid it at all costs. Just don't even play a game. Don't even play 2 games. Just avoid it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think you think it's worth it. And I think we all know, realistically at this point, it's just bad. And maybe, if Konami sees that people actually aren't playing the Duelist Cup, just straight up stopping after Stage 1, Konami might do something about Stage 2. Now, I say might, and this is just purely copium at this point. This is pure wishes and dreams. But maybe, just maybe, they'll do something. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. Shout out to the Frost Guard, my members. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy the content.